Striges. To call this band a Horna side project might feel a little bit misleading, but let's be honest about it. The man behind the band, the man behind the composes here is none less than Shadowrug from Horna and a million of other projects. So while technically this band is an international one, nowadays it's 2/3 of a Finnish band. So let's talk about this album which we have here in question called Verum Veterum. This is a pretty much an interesting time to release a new Horna side project, considering that Horna is out already in December with its new album. And what can I say is that these both are really good. At this point I'm not ready to announce the winner of this duo. Let's just say these both are really good albums. And while they definitely have their similarities, they're also somewhat different. And pardon for the grainy image, it's raining outside and the, what can I say, the sky is very gray. But I hope you can just still make out what I'm showing you here. So what this basically is including is lyrics and very simple layout all in all. And let's tune in for Metal Archive site. So Striges is now with the first album, and previously there are only a couple of demos and one compilation, which is then again demo compilation. And I am not sure if I have even heard the demos before, so pretty much this caught me by the nuts just by surprise. I was just downloading a bunch of digital promos, which I always do, you know, learn the new bands and all that stuff. And I was like, man, what the hell is this? This sounds really good. I remember being at the gym actually only a few weeks ago before getting this CD, and I was like, man, what the hell is this band? So while, you know, between my sets and all that stuff, I was like opening Metal Archives on my phone, and I'm like, okay, this is another Shadowrug project. Why have I missed it before? Now, it doesn't really matter. The bottom line here is Verum Veterum is very good black metal album, and I'm already ready to say it's actually one of the best albums of 2020, especially when we're talking about black metal albums. Now, this 40 minutes throughout which the album goes, it's kind of a signature work by Shadowrug. It's mostly fast tempo, even though there are slower parts as well, and it's melodic, fierce, dark. Pretty much what you would expect from a man from Finland having black metal filling his hands all the time. You know, the kind of a style which he has operated with under very many different bands, it's very much present here too. But like I said, there are differences between Horna and Striges, so it's totally justified to do it under a, you know, different moniker with a different lineup. Then again, the nowadays lineup actually features LRH, which is nowadays Horna drummer. So, like I said, 2/3 of the members are Horna members. But then again, we have this vocalist Vadis, also Pat Davies, who is known for his own bands Hellgoat, Vimmer, and who knows other unlisted projects there might be from United States. So definitely a little bit of a difference when it comes to vocals. But then again, quite typical screamy type of black metal vocals, make no mistake. So for fans of Horna and the like, you know, the kind of a Finnish melodic black metal with kind of a dark, sinister atmosphere, this is definitely a must-have album. Now, everything from the songwriting to the production to the vocals is really top-notch job. And what I like with this album is that even though it basically goes with the same red thread from the beginning to the very end, is that there is a little bit of change between tracks. For example, some track reminds me of 1990s Dark Throne, when again some of the parts actually remind me a little bit of Horna and other bands. So there is always this kind of a minor shift between the styles, yet being very true to the 1990s second wave black metal. So not exactly modern black metal in none of the ways, except that the nowadays sound is obviously quite much better than what it would have been if this was some 1996 release. But given that this is the first album by this very band, I must say I am very pleased what I hear. I gave this quite a few listens, and I couldn't just get bored of it. I mean, there's all the parts here is very much to the par of many classic albums, and I'm very much ready to say that in the coming years this will be praised among the old 1990s classics in the scene, because what we really have here is top-notch guitar work, compositions, and like I said, vocals and production are very much supporting that. There are no weak parts, no flaws. It's kind of a future masterpiece. Well, obviously nowadays masterpiece, but future classic, if you will. So if there is one album from October 2020 you really need to buy, this one would be that. And I am already saying this is gonna be one of those album of the year contenders. Who knows what it actually would be, what will be in the top 5, but it's very, very likely that this album will be in that list. And if not, I will be just stunned because of the sheer quality of this year. But definitely a great, great album which you should be checking out already. Thanks for your time. Should you have any comments or questions, put them on the comments box below and I'll get back to you. Take care, my friends, and see you soon. Bye-bye.